Hey guys, welcome tonight. I'm so excited to see team members from all over Smith Falls, Rockland, Ottawa. We have a new RVP, and there's not, I mean, new is a bizarre term. New to most of you guys, but Chris has been around direct sales his entire lifetime and brings a huge knowledge base to us. He is a huge treasure for us in Canada to have him as our RVP. And he is joining us from sunny Southern California, I believe. And I'm just really excited to welcome and introduce you to Chris, because he's my favorite type of beauty control leader, which means he likes to really share what to do, the why, the story, and the how. And I really appreciate that. So thank you so much, Chris, for taking your time out to work with us tonight. And I'll hand it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Cherie. And hello to all the amazing consultants and VIPs on Cherie's team. So excited to have this opportunity to connect with all of you. And I believe for the most part, I'm meeting everybody by Zoom for the first time. And Cherie's correct. I'm out here in Southern California, and I work with the west part of the States and the entire country of Canada. And I was just in British Columbia last Thursday doing a meeting there. And I'll be scheduling more travel throughout the summer and the fall. So I definitely look forward to connecting either face-to-face by Zoom and then face-to-face when I'm in Ontario. So thanks for joining us here tonight. And also, Cherie's correct. I'm celebrating, believe it or not, my friends, my 33rd year in this amazing industry. Wow. 33 years. And that time has been spent with our parent company, Tupperware, 24 years, and then 8 going on 9 years with our amazing beauty control company. So I was also a consultant and a director with our parent company. So just like you, I've heard more no's than yeses. I've had, parties cancel. I had people make promises, didn't come through. And you know what? At the end of the month, I've always met my goals for the most part. And it's all about the activities that we do to service our clients and to make the profit that we're looking for. So I know all of you are joining tonight because we want to talk a little bit more about how to move your beauty control business a little bit further, a little bit faster. Does that sound like something we want to talk about tonight?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Well, anytime you're looking at your beauty control business, and or anytime I'm doing a conversation or a talk here, I always like to start with asking you to stop for a minute and really just revisit why you're doing beauty control. What are you looking for from beauty control? Are you looking to make new friends? Are you looking to help women de-stress and relax? Are you looking to pamper women and help them with their skincare needs? Are you looking to supplement extra money for the family budget? You're looking to enjoy our products at a discount, or some sort of combination of that. Those may be things that have attracted you to beauty control. But I want you to stop and think for a second. What are you working toward? If you stop, and I try to use this as an analogy, it's kind of like taking a bow and arrow and not having a target. Where are you aiming and what are you shooting for? And you might say, well, gee, Chris, I really haven't thought about it. I just kind of do beauty control for fun. Or some of you might be saying, Chris, I'm trying to make $1,000, $2,000 a month to supplement, or I want to leave my full-time job. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. So each of you might have a different goal. But I want you just to start there, and we refer to that as, what's your why? What motivates you? What's your hot button? What gets you fired up that, I need this by the end of the month, or I'm going to connect with so many people by the end of the month because this is going to move my business forward. And as a result, I'm going to earn X number of dollars to pay for my child's piano lessons, or to make a car payment, or to put away for our family vacation. Whatever your reason is, and again, each of you will have something different. If you find yourself not really sure why, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you might just find yourself drifting, or just kind of going at beauty control as it comes to you, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that as long as you're happy with the results that you're getting. But if you're saying to Cherie and you're saying to me, hey guys, I want more, then tonight I want to talk to you about a couple of things we can do to increase the activities on your calendar that will ultimately deliver the results that you're working toward, and it'll give you that satisfaction at the end of the month, knowing that you rolled your sleeves up and you went the extra mile. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Cool. Well, the one thing, the first place I always recommend that we start is to look at our calendar. Our calendar never lies to us. Whatever, when you look at your calendar, and I'm being beauty control calendar, to really look at what are your activities that you have lined up here for the rest of the month of April. I don't want to talk about May because we've got about 2 weeks left in April, plenty of time to put an extra $200, $300, $500 or more in everybody's pocket if that's what you're looking for. So if you start with my calendar, and obviously I'm looking for selling activities, but here's what I want to challenge you to do. Before you put your pretty little head on your pillow tonight, right? What I want you to do is take a look at your calendar and look at openings that you have, that if you had a spa, if you had a one-on-one, if you had a couple of your clients stop by your house, if you had time slots where you would do that, if you had the spas booked, would you do them? Mm-hmm. If you had a one-on-one facial booked, would you do it? If you had 3 of your clients or 5 of your clients say, yeah, I'll stop by your house this Tuesday night for an oxygen spa that you're doing at your own home, if you had clients that would come to your house Tuesday night, would you be there if that happens to be an opening on your calendar? So when I say look at your calendar, I want you to look at nights or time slots that fit your family schedule, that doesn't interrupt with your children's activities, it doesn't interrupt with your family. For those of you who might have a full-time job, obviously it doesn't interfere with that, right? But if you have these time slots and you had an activity that would, deliver results for you, taking care of clients and putting money in your pocket, if you had those activities, would you do them? And if you're saying, yeah.
Can I share a real life team opportunity there? Mm-hmm. So several of the girls that are on the call know we have a team member in a city about an hour away, Cornwall. Her name's Melanie Millette. Most of the guys on the call know her. And Melanie has 4 children and works part-time in the school. So this month already, we're at April 15th. She's grown her team by 7 consultants. So 4 personal recruits. One of her team members has recruited 1, and another one of her new recruits has recruited 2. So I was talking with Melanie, and I'm like, hey, this is Aiden. Hey, what are you doing? Because she'd kind of been laying low, flying under the radar for a while, and then she has all this activity. And she said, well, I just saw that $35 kit and decided I was going to call somebody and show it to them every day. So she has the kids after school. She works part-time. So she's like, every day I just have somebody over. I have tea with them. I show them the 5 products that come in the $35 kit, and I sign them up. So I was like, wow, that's pretty exciting, but a pretty simple way to really grow your team, to look at what the opportunities are on the table right now, like the $35 kit, and say, but can be as simple, sometimes we think, oh, we have to plan a spa, I've got to call people, I've got to do this, and we chunk it into like 18 steps to get there. But it can be as simple as, hey, come over for a tea and let me show you these 5 products.
Yeah, it really is. It's just, it's putting yourself in front of people, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. So it sounds like that's what Melanie's doing, and she's passionate about the opportunity. She's passionate about the entry fee this month, just $35. I know all of you are aware of it. You get 5 amazing, 5 of our most popular spa treatments. What I love most about the $35 case that we have this month is that it does not come with skincare, because it's a great opportunity for that new consultant to customize her skincare plus other products that she may need, and then products that she may share with her friends and family at 45% off when she comes to Beauty U with that $550 order. So that's what I love about that case. It doesn't have too much in there. It has enough that Anybody can show that case, and a brand new person can easily put those 5 products on someone without being trained necessarily. It doesn't take a lot to learn those products. But at any rate, so look at your calendars tonight, and then what I want you to do is, encourage you to do is think about what would make a difference between now and the end of the month. A couple $100, $300, $500, what would make a difference for you and your family? Or you might say, as far as finances go this month, that may not be an issue, but then I might say, well, what about your, I know in Canada, especially in the summertime, right? We spend weekends at the cabin, and it's about taking advantage of the warmer weather and weekend getaways. So, you might be thinking, hey, that's going to be here in a couple of, before you know it, in a couple of weeks. And maybe what I'm earning in April and May will take care of my June and July and August going to the cabin. Maybe that's my treat to my family, that I'm going to pick up the cost, so we're not putting it on a credit card, or we're not taking it from our savings. That could be a goal. That could become your short-term why. Maybe you want to take the kids to an amusement park, water park, something that, those things cost extra. Or sending the kids to summer school or summer camp, or not summer school, summer camp. Whatever, you get the idea. So you might be sitting there saying, well, Chris, we're okay with our, our household budget. Then I'm going to say, well, think beyond your household budget. Or, maybe you want to plan a trip to Orlando to bring your kids to Disney, right? Well, what you do in April and May could take care of that without touching your family budget or savings account. So if that makes sense. But anyway, that's what I refer to as a why. So look at your why, look at your calendar, and I want you to identify, let Cherie know, hey, I've got 2 openings. If I had selling activities, I would do them. I'm going to give you some ideas here in a couple minutes, but it really is going to be what you do. I know it's a little bit later there on the East Coast, so probably tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, if you're at work, that will really make a difference to fill those openings. Cherie cannot book and fill those openings for you. As much as I would love to, I cannot book and fill them for you. It's really your calendar. It's your business. They're your clients. My job here tonight is to give you some ideas, and then hopefully inspire or motivate you enough to just go pick up that phone. So when it comes to, I'm going to talk about spas first, because that to me is the core of our business. And when it comes to booking spas, you may feel like I used to feel, like that phone. Do you ever just try to pick up the phone and it weighs like 500 pounds, right? You kind of feel, you feel like when you're calling someone, you're asking them to do you a favor by booking a spa with you. Has anybody felt that way? Like you're asking people to do you a favor?
All the time. Yeah,
it doesn't feel too good, does it, Trish?
No.
Right? So if you're taking notes, I want to encourage you, just go ahead and write the word ask, A-S-K. Just write that down and draw a circle around it. So A-S-K, draw a circle around it, and then draw a line right through it. I don't want you to ask people to book spas with you. I really don't. Because when you're asking and someone says no, in my mind, it's like I take it a little bit personal that they're saying no to me, right? But what I want to do is I want to help you with your mindset when it comes to booking spas. And I want to take the word ask out of your mind and replace it with the word offer.
Are you okay, Melody?
Wasn't me, it was a cat.
Cat. I'm gonna use that one next time. I don't even have a cat, but I'll blame the cat next time.
I was sitting here doing nothing. Wasn't me.
Did you speak the cat?
So IKEA chairs.
Ah, very cool. Very cool. So I want you to replace the word ask with offer. And, if we went around right now and each of us were to share just one thing, like if I were to say to you, why should someone host a spa? What's in it for her? What would be one of the things you would say that's in it for the hostess?
Fun.
Fun. What else? Gifts. What else?
Relaxation.
Relaxation for her, and for who else?
Her friends.
Her friends. What about her friends? Is that social
Connecting.
time? Right? She's connecting with girlfriends, social time. So what I hear you saying is, if I had a silver platter right here, I would put fun, I would put free gifts, I would put products, Are they going to see results? Can we minimize fine lines and wrinkles? Can we show them how to do
Absolutely.
makeup? Can we show them the CC cream? Can we put the green tea mask on them? Right? So product experience, girlfriend time. I don't know about in Canada, but in California, they always talk about a glass of wine. I don't know. That I put just under the fun girlfriend time, right? So if I put all of that on a silver platter and I'm offering to someone, that's what I'm offering. I'm not asking her to do a spa for me. Now, there's a trade-off. I'm going to provide the spa treatments. I'm going to make sure her girlfriends have a good time. I'm going to bring the BeautiControl products. And for the time I invest, which is really rewarding for me in more than one way. For me, it warms my heart to help others. I'm not selling anybody any products they do not need. I'm helping them find a solution for their skincare needs. I'm helping them fight fine lines and wrinkles, right? I'm helping build their confidence if I'm showing them how to apply makeup better. This is what you guys are doing. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, there's a trade-off. Of course, there's profit you're going to make, but you're not necessarily leading with that. I know you lead with your heart, and that we're paying for our clients. So does it make sense what I'm saying? I'm offering this. So if somebody says no to what I'm offering, I'm thinking to myself, she's crazy, right? And I'm just going to go offer it to someone else. But if I ask and I take it personal, I'm not going to ask too many people. I'm going to stop after asking 2 or 3 people because it doesn't feel good. Now, something else that I do for my mindset is this. I absolutely expect people to say no. So when somebody says no, I'm like, I got another no. Right? I don't let that defeat me. And I know for a lot of us, we take the no's personal. It has nothing to do with you. And it has nothing to do with BeautiControl. It's part of this industry. My friends, you can go talk to anybody at any other party plan and they'll tell you the same thing. You will get more no's than yeses. You know what? It's a numbers game. Go get 20 no's. Get 20 people to say no to you. And your April and your May calendar will be so packed because along the way, you'll get more yeses than you will no's. But start with your mindset. You're not asking, you're offering. Remember what you're offering. And like this month with the oxygen tool on sale in the monthly product brochure, I would be offering oxygen spas.
Is that the bug zapper?
The zapper, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the ozone tool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We all love that.
No, we don't.
You know, you could do an oxygen spa with that product. You know, pick the products that excite you. Pick the products your clients will be interested in. But I want to get back to that 500-pound phone. So I'm starting with your mindset first. Expect people to say no. And remember, you're offering, you're not asking. So don't take it personal. Now, I want to also make sure before you pick up the phone and call any client, I want you to pick 1 or 2 dates that fit your calendar that you're willing to do a spa in your own home. Because when I call Cherie and offer her a spa and she says no, she might say, Chris, it sounds interesting. What's an oxygen spa? That sounds like something I'd be interested in. But you know what? I just, you know, with the kids, we're renovating the kitchen right now. Just having people over my house doesn't work. Then or she might say, I don't do those type of things in my home. You're going to hear people say no. And then what I would say is, Cherie, no worries. I have a few other of my preferred clients, same situation. That's just not where they're comfortable. But you know what? I'm pampering them and introducing the oxygen spa to them. I'm doing that on the 24th at my house. I'm serving the wine. I'd love nothing more than you to be my guest at my spa. Mm-hmm. So every time I'm picking up the phone, I'm offering a spa to someone, I already know 1 or 2 dates where I'm going to invite 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, whoever say no to me, to my house. I really don't care whose house I'm doing the spa, and I really don't. Mine's easier to get to. I never get lost. And the drive home is nothing, right? Because it's my house. Mm-hmm. You get the idea, right? Mm-hmm. So if I could share like 30 seconds words to say for booking spas, would you like to hear that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'll do this twice. And the first time I do it, because we're recording this, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor, because when I do this as a training, I just have everybody put their pens down and listen, and because it's only 30 seconds, it's not very long, and I'll repeat it, and I'll give you a different scenario, but I'll use the same exact script. So I'll show you how I take a very simple script, and I can apply any type of BeautiControl spa that we offer, and I just drop it in and take I'll just show you how this works. So I'll set the stage with you. My friend Jennifer, she's one of my clients, and Jennifer has purchased the BC facial from me. And recently we've reordered her cleanser and tonic. And when I delivered her reorder, I put a sample of the DNA cream in there. And Jennifer is expressing an interest in how she's seeing some minimalization and wrinkles in her skin, right? So I call Jennifer, and this is what the phone call would sound like. And again, I want you to just get the concept. Don't try to get, don't try to remember word for word. And again, I'll repeat this.
Okay.
So the first time I want you just to listen, because I'm going to ask you some questions of what you heard. So I would call Jennifer and I would say this. Hi, Jennifer. It's Chris with BeautiControl. I'm so excited. I'm offering wine and wrinkle spas this month, and I thought of you because I know how much you love our skincare, and you're probably wondering what a wine and wrinkle spa is. Well, Jennifer, this is where you get together with 3 to 5 of your wrinkliest girlfriends over a glass of wine, and we're going to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. I'm going to do an instant facelift on you and each of your girlfriends. Your girlfriends are going to thank you for this fun girls' night out. They're going to, like I said, they're going to see a difference within 30 minutes. And the really fun part, Jennifer, is I'm in and out in about 2 hours. The dates I have available for my wine and wrinkle spas are the 24th, 28th, and 29th. Which night works best for you? So just out of curiosity, what were some of the things you heard me say? Just share one thing that you heard.
I like your wrinkliest friends.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, but when I said that, what do you think she was thinking about?
Who to invite?
Who to invite?
Probably knew right away who to invite.
What else did you hear me say?
I was actually answering a question about Melia, so on a BeautiControl Facebook page. So it's just giving advice.
I heard you say, you have a couple of dates and, that you're offering.
Mm-hmm.
And you're serving wine.
Why do you think I offered why do you think I was specific about the dates? Because that's called the assumed close.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her 3 dates, and I said, which date works best for you?
Mm-hmm.
Not you and your friends. Which date works best for you?
Mm-hmm.
If you only give them one date, they can say, oh, they're busy.
Sure.
Well, I give 3 dates because women like choices, and I didn't give her a yes or a no. I didn't say, Jennifer, how's this sound to you? Would you like to book one?
Yeah, you didn't ask a question. You already made the assumption.
Yeah, I just assume she's going to say yes. If she says no because she doesn't want to have me over her house, she doesn't do those type of things with her friends, then I go back to the first thing I said to you. Oh, hey, no worries. I'm doing one on the I'm doing one on the 30th at my house for my preferred clients, just like you who prefer not to have parties at your home. Be my guest. I'm serving the wine. Come to my house. Bring a friend. What else did you hear me say? 3 or 4.
You didn't limit it to just one person or like a large crowd. You made it an intimate setting with her and her few friends.
Yep. And they were getting together over a glass of
wine.
Now, you have to know your clients. For the most part, I think that's acceptable, but there might be some areas. We have some pockets in the States where that wouldn't work. And we just have to be mindful to that. But as soon as I said, Jennifer, get together, this is like getting together with 3 to 5 of your girlfriends over a glass of wine, who do you think she started to think about?
Her favorite wrinkly friends that like wine.
And do any of us ever invite anybody we don't want to be with or we dislike? Do we invite anybody we dislike to have a glass of wine with us?
Not really.
No. So in her mind, I'm painting a picture. In her mind, she's thinking about, oh, I exactly know who I'd like to have. So now it's a warm circle. Like I'm putting her in a place where she likes who she's going to invite. And what was something that I said that her and her friends would experience? What would they see in 30 minutes?
Fun.
Results.
Yeah, reduction in fine lines.
And the reason why I said that was because I wanted her to go, really? In 30 minutes, we're going to minimize fine lines and wrinkles? So it's almost kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm getting together with some of the girls on Thursday night over a glass of wine. I have a consultant coming over who's going to show us how to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. What are you doing Thursday night?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would coach Jennifer to invite people to her spa. Instead of saying, I'm having a BeautiControl spa. I need 7 people there to get a gift. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What I want her to do is, let's say Jennifer books that spa. I'm going to say, Jennifer, here's what I want you to do. When you call your girlfriends, just say, hey, what are you doing Thursday the 24th? I'm getting together with some of the girls over a glass of wine. I have a consultant coming in who's going to show us how to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. In 30 minutes, we're going to see results. You've got to be here. Doesn't that sound a lot different than I booked a party?
And women like a challenge. We like to, or at least I do. I like to be able to say this is what's going to happen and prove it, or you tell me this is what's going to happen and I hold you to it. I like that challenge to prove.
Perfect. And then you heard me say I'll be in and out in about 2 hours. I was very intentional when I said that. Now, if your spas take you 2.5 hours, and say I'll be in and out in about 2.5 hours, it's got to sound very easy, very nonchalant, very. This is what I'm offering. Hey, you interested? Not, Jennifer, would you please book a spa with me? I'm giving triple this month. Now I'll do it, and again, that's only about 30 seconds. I'll do it again, and I'll take the instant facelift out. You don't have to call it wine and wrinkles. Call it whatever you want, instant facelift. I just say wine and wrinkles. Actually, one of our directors in Southern California, she was the youngest director. She became a director when she was 18. Just before she turned 19, and she was doing instant facelift spas, and she called them wine and wrinkles. And if you can imagine this little 18-year-old with a porcelain face, she can't even find a wrinkle on her. But she was booking spas with women in their late 30s, early mid 40s, and doing $500, $600, $700 spas. She's like, Chris, they got the money, and they have a need for these products. I was like, oh, Candace, you're very smart. And now she's 28, so it's 10 years later. She's a mother of 2 and married, and she's still doing wine and wrinkle spas in Central California. So, but I'm going to take the instant facelift out. I'm going to keep the script the same. I'm going to drop in makeup. So Melanie is a client of mine, and she loves our wet dry foundation. And then around the holidays, I introduced her to the Dramatic Lash Mascara. She can't believe that those are her eyelashes now, right? So I call Melanie, listen to how close the script sounds. It's like, I don't change it up. There's no need to. Hi, Melanie. It's Chris with BeautiControl. I'm so excited. I'm booking beauty bars this month, and I instantly thought of you because I know how much you love our wet dry foundation. Now, Melanie, you're probably wondering what a beauty bar is. Where you get together with 3 to 5 of your girlfriends over a glass of wine, and I'm going to show you and your girlfriends the smoky eye technique and how to do the 5-minute face. Basically, you're going to be playing with makeup. And the really cool part is I'm in and out in about 2 hours. Your girlfriends are going to thank you for this fun girls' night out. The dates I have set aside for the beauty bars this month are the 18th, 21st, and 22nd. Which night works best for you? Again, she either is going to book one, or she might say, sounds good, not for me. I'm going to say, hey, on the 25th, I'm doing one at my house. Be my guest. I'm serving the wine. Bring a friend. Pop in for 20 minutes. You don't have to stay the whole time. What happens if I have 2 or 3 clients come to my house?
It's a party.
Fine with me. It's better than sitting home. Does that help a little bit?
It does. It helps a lot. We have about 5 minutes left on our recording time. So is there any, I love what you've said about this. I also love, we have an opportunity coming up Tuesday night with Beauty TV. I think we have something about makeup. That's all I know. But, you know, a spa can certainly be a couple of girls doing a beauty bar and watching a 20-minute video on Beauty TV as well. What else would you like to share with these ladies? I was just going to leave you with this. So this is actually perfect timing. You know, just going back to your calendar, I really wanted to touch on the words to say to book spas, but you know, if you know, holding spas is the number one, you know, core of our business. You have those one-on-one facials that you can book as well. So some of us might be more comfortable doing one-on-ones. Any one-on-one that you book, I'm going to challenge you to make that a 1-on-2 or a 1-on-3. I basically booked the one-on-one, and then, so if I booked a one-on-one with Trish, I'd say, hey, Trish, feel free to have 1 or 2 of your neighbors pop over, have a girlfriend, you know, or relative pop over as well, and they can experience the treatments. So this way I'm servicing 2 people or 3 people instead of 1. Your monthly product brochure, the April monthly product brochure, if you haven't taken the link to that,
brochure and emailed it to all of your clients. That's an easy thing you can do in the next 24 hours. I would just email it to them and say, dear preferred client, grab a cup of tea, find your favorite spot on the couch, click on this link, and take a look and see what we have on special this month. Check out pages, and then I would list certain pages with whatever items you want to point them to. And then I would say, I'm placing my order by whatever date. Contact me before I contact you and get an extra discount off your order. Right?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, the monthly product brochure. And then one last thing on the monthly product brochure, this is something all of you can do tonight, and you could put this into action tomorrow morning. So if you take your monthly product brochure for April, I want you to find 3 products that are on sale that you love. Your favorite 3 products that are on sale in the month of April. And these are products that are either in your spa bag or in your bathroom. And when you're done using these products tomorrow morning, I want you to take them out of your bathroom, and I want you to put them in a little basket, and I want that to sit on the front seat of your car and go everywhere you go. Now bring them back into the house Monday night so you can use them, and then Tuesday morning when you're done using them, put them back in the basket and take them with you. And I also want you to put a couple of monthly product brochures. What if you were at a restaurant and you had that little basket, because you don't want to leave it on the front seat of your car, you have that little basket sitting there. Or what if you go to work? What if you got a doctor's appointment and that basket just goes with you? And someone's like, what's in the basket? Well, these are just some of my products. I didn't want to leave them in the car. And then they might say, well, what are they? And then you can show them the products. You can hand a brochure. You can actually you have a little spa with you everywhere you go by showing your 3 favorite products this month that are on special.
Mm-hmm. Or the 5 that are in the $35 kit.
Perfect.
For sure. So, hey, I know this recording is going to stop in a little over a minute and a half. So for the recording part, I want to say thank you so much, Chris, for your time tonight. I am going to share this with some others on our team. I really think the verbiage and the booking information is super powerful. So I'm going to say thank you, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording.